currently behind bars. Well, joining us now is Tom Grundy, who's editor-in-chief and founder of Hong Kong Free Press, a non-for-profit news organisation in Hong Kong. And his organisation has been covering today's trial via Facebook Live. Morning to you, Tom. Thanks for joining us. So tell us what you saw or what happened in court today.
Well, 4 to 10 months in jail for 4 activists today. 3 of the 4 already facing potentially life in prison under the security law for taking part in the 2020 unofficial pro-democracy primary elections. But today, Judge Stanley Chan said that freedom of assembly was not unlimited and that it was a wise decision for these defendants to plead guilty under this colonial era law ahead of the sentencing. A bit of commotion as he handed down the sentence, and one member of the public shouting objection. He asked them to behave, and outside we had activists holding signs saying no crime, condemn the Tiananmen massacre. And just after the sentencing, we spoke to Chow Hang Tung, the vice chair of the alliance that organizes these annual vigils, and she urged people to continue remembering the 1989 massacre publicly. She said, "We've been lighting candles in Victoria Park for 31 years, and we will continue." So vowing, despite another ban this year, to carry on.
And they pleaded guilty because it was not just Joshua Wong, Lester Truman, 2 other ladies, Tiffany Young and Janelle Leung, also received shorter sentences. Later today, Jimmy Lai is expected his hearing. Is he expected to plead guilty, or what are people thinking?
Well, certainly press freedom under fire at the moment with Jimmy in court this afternoon. I believe it's fraud charges, but he's facing multiple charges, including under the national security law. He, of course, is the founder of the pro-democracy tabloid Apple Daily, and he could even be facing trial on the mainland, but he's got multiple charges facing him and will be before a court this afternoon.
Many people know he's been speaking even before his last appearance. He, wrote a letter where he told people to keep up the fight and how it's so hard. What does this mean, though, for the pro-democracy movement in Hong Kong?
Well, it seems very little breathing room at the moment. I mean, if you walk around the city, buses, metro cars, TVs are blaring, ensure patriots administering Hong Kong in light of Beijing handing down this restrictive new election system. You have the security law, of course, in the background. Leader Carrie Lam now appearing multiple times a day on her own half-hour talk show on TV. And the local equivalent of the BBC, public broadcaster RTHK, has spent the last few days deleting its YouTube archives older than a year. So it's not just Apple Daily under pressure. It's very difficult to avoid Orwellian comparisons at the moment, I guess.
Tom Grundy, thank you very much. He's editor-in-chief of Hong Kong Free Press. This is Newsday.